Hello everyone, it is Swimbase here, back in another video. Hope you guys are doing amazing. We recently just left off with the setup makeover. Thank you to everyone who came to that live stream because that is honestly very meaningful. And I was up till like 4 a.m. so 3 a.m. I don't know how late it was. It was pretty crazy. So today we're going to be talking about the custom trail GUI. Now, before we start the video, of course, if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and that post notifications. It means so much to me, guys. We are almost at 9K, near 10K, and that's a pretty big goal. I'm getting there, and I'm very happy for that, and I'm very grateful for you guys. So thank you. Also, join the Discord. It's in the description, and if you do join it, it may lead to some good things for you and beneficial because we do help out people in there, and everyone helps out each other too. So welcome again. Now this is I think episode 34, 35, 36. I don't even know. I'm not keeping track anymore. Guys, we are still gonna be going for a bit. We have a few more episodes I want to go over, and then we'll be releasing the vibe kit, of course, and we're gonna be going on to a lot more. And I got some more content coming out, and I bet we'll be hitting 10K before we do that, so that's going to be pretty amazing. Now, you're going to go to the description, and you're going to look for models. The models in the description are going to be the custom trail GUI, and that is it. So you're going to go right here, and it's going to pull up this thing, and you're going to click this, and it will give you the custom trail GUI. Now, once you have this, you don't need to worry about anything, because honestly, that's pretty much it. That's all you got to worry about. So just grab that, go to Toolbox, pick it up, and just go to inventory, and you will have it. So I'm going to go over and explain what we can do in this and how we can use it. It's pretty simple, so just grab this button. We're going to drag this to replicated, drag this to server script, drag this to starter GUI, ungroup in here. You can do Control U, or you can just right click it, whatever you like. But either way works, so it's amazing like that. Now we're gonna just quickly go over, and we're gonna try to just run right through this. So this is the folder that holds the trails. This is the remote event. This is a server script. This is the GUI, and it's pretty easy. Now what happens is from the local side, they click the GUI, and it goes through like a line, and it goes to the event, which is this one, and then event. So it goes up, I guess, in the cloud. So let's say it goes like this: local, up to the cloud, it hits the event. Once the cloud gets it, it's going to go up to heaven and to the server side so everyone can see it. So it's going to be like telling God we need it rain. So that's pretty much what happens. Inside the trails, we have a few of the following. We have all of the trails. Now, they have the colors, they have their properties. So make sure you have properties open. This is in the model tab, the view tab, and right here. Pretty easy, but this is where you will be having everything in general. So if you are creating a new color, we're going to be doing this right now actually, you're just going to actually just duplicate one of these. So let's say emerald will duplicate, and we're going to be calling it, let's say, this is going to be weird. Let's say, oh gosh, guys, we'll say, this is the hard part. Let's say no. Blue white, okay, blue white, whatever, we'll call it that. Then this is where we change the colors, so we're gonna go blue, and we're gonna go right here to the end, and we're gonna go white. And you can change it all you like. You can do rainbow. Actually, I should have done a rainbow one, but pretty simple. So like that, and then you can change whatever you want. You can add textures to it if you want to. That's honestly pretty sick. But yeah. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to copy this name because we want to make sure that's the correct name of the new trail. You're not going to worry about that. We're going to close it up. We're going to go inside the GUI, open the frame, and we're going to do all the following. So this is the GUI. Let me explain this real quick. In here we have a few of the following. Enabled is off, and everything's off because this is the Game Pass version. Now, if you want to add this to top bar or this and that, you're just gonna have to do this by yourself. I think you're gonna go to the top bar and try and see if they have a Game Pass version. But this version is Game Pass, and I'll show you how we do it and stuff like that. I'll actually be opening the server script too. So in the trail GUI right here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go right here and hit enabled. This is how we're gonna be able to see it and test it out. You're gonna grab the frame, go to position, and see where this says 1. You're just gonna go 0.8. That is because this is how we're bringing it out. So yes, this is what it looks like. Pretty amazing. Super cool. In here is the main frame. This is the sound for the button, what it sounds like. So it's that little click. Inside the frame, we have a few of the following. We have the gradient. We have all the buttons and pages, the close and open. So we're going to open that too. We're going to open the main script, and we're going to worry about those in a second. But they're pretty simple. So this is close and open. This is the left and right button. And these are the pages. Now, creating a new page is honestly really easy. So I did it for you guys. And if you want to make more, it's pretty simple. You just duplicate this. And then you do page 4. You just say page 4, and there you go. And then you'd honestly just go right here and rename something else. So actually, since I already have page 1 through 3 through 4 through 3, we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna go pink, and we're gonna call this actually blue white exactly. So why we're doing this is because we want the name to exact match perfectly. That is because when we do this, if the name doesn't match right, it's not going to send the right trail up. It's not going to do the right trail. And then in the gradient, of course, we want the blue, white. So this is where we're going to go. We're going to get that blue, and then we're going to go right here. We're going to get the white, and there we go. This is the blue, white. You can't see it right now, of course. You can only see these, but it's pretty simple. So my tip in for you guys is how you want to do this. So easily duplicating all of them over would be and making more pages is by doing Control-C and pasting them in the other one. Now, you're not going to see it, and you're going to be like, oh, well, which one's positioned right? So you want to make sure that in the pages, so right here, so let's say the vibe one, okay, this is at the top. So you would be duplicating this and be putting it into the like page 4, page 5, so it's at the top. But see how Peach is at the top? The second one, we're going to be duplicating that, and let's put it in page 4 just for fun. And you'll see that it's going to be that second one because it's already formatted like that. But I already made you guys a few of the colors. They're pretty cool. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's just a UI page layout, and we'll explain them in a second. So in here, we have the few of the following scripts. This is the on and off script. We're just grabbing the frame and the text button, and we're setting it to off as false because it isn't off. It's off right now. So when they click the button, that comes out and in, it's going to frame it out to this position, which is a 0.8, so they'll be able to see it like this, and then it's going to change the text to being out that way, and then when they click it again, it's going to go back into one where they won't see it. It's going to be different, and it's going to go that way. Now, you guys can do whatever you want with this. You can change all these positions, you know, how you'd like. That is your choice. That's just something you might need to learn by yourself and test it out all you want, but don't worry about that. Now, this is the main script. This is where we're talking about everything else, so I'm going to go quickly through this. This is just the few locals for the buttons. Don't worry about these, but right here is the different pages. So since we just created page 4, we're going to go here and we're going to call local frame 4 equals script.parent.pages.page 4 because we did just make a new page, and this is page 4. And then we're going to check right here. So this is the function for the pages. So with the right button, it's going to be, when they click it, the page list is going to be going next. And then the page list for the left button is going to go previous. So it's going to be going right or left. And it's going to be changing those pages with animation. It's going to be playing a sound and everything. So it's going to look really cool. Right here, we're just jumping to 0 because that's where we want to start at. Pretty simple. Now, these are the buttons on how we're sending it to the server. So we did just create a page 4. So we're going to go down here with the for loop and see now we just have a new one. We're going to comment that out, say page 4. And we're going to go to frame right here and call it frame 4 because that is the frame we're looking at. So what this is we're making a for loop and we're checking and we're creating a new variable called button. And we're creating a new variable, all the things inside of frame. So we're getting the children inside of them. If any of those local variables buttons are a text button, which they are, then if the text buttons get clicked, we're going to be playing the sound, the cool sound, and then we're getting a new local variable called trail, and we're going to set it to button.name. That button.name is what these are. So emerald, twin, this, that. And then right here, we're going game.replicated storage right here, .trail selected, and then we're going to fire that server from the local side, and we're going to fire that trail, which would be that button name. And like I said, guys, make sure that these button names are the exact names to the trail colors because in the server script, we'll check in a second here, we will be getting that trail name. So yeah, just create all these for loops for how many pages you have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, that's what we're doing right now. I could have made it simpler, but I'm too stupid. So that's the easy way of doing that. So that's that. Now in here, we have the main script. We have the marketplace service, the trails, the ID, and then all these functions. Now, if you don't want this to be a Game Pass version, just delete this, and then also in here, just delete this if right here, and this end, and you're good. There you go. That's all you need. And also just make sure this is enabled and everything when they join in. So this is the Game Pass ID, and all you got to do is go to your game, go to store, grab that 9 number, which I'll just grab real quick and show you because I know some of you guys are probably like, Twin, what is the 9 number? Because that's kind of confusing. You just go to your Vibe House, let's see, or whatever game you want, you know. You're going to go to store, and once you go to store, there we go. You're going to go to Vibe Trail, and it's going to be this 9 number right here. And there you go. And you're just going to copy and paste that right there. There you go. So that's that. That's the Game Pass ID. Make sure to change that. So right here, we're checking if the player joins. When a player joins, then we're going to check for the character. So we're going to go to the player and then dot the character added when their character loads in, basically. When it does, we're going to check if the user owns the Game Pass. So we're going to grab that marketplace service, user Game Pass async, grab the player user ID and then that ID, see if they own it. If they do, then we're going to be grabbing that GUI from the player GUI and we're creating we're setting it to true. We're setting it to enabled to true so they can see it. Now right here we have the local humanoid view part, so we're grabbing it from the character, and then we're creating two new attachments, the trail top and trail bottom. This is where we're going to be attaching it to the person so they can see it. So we're creating those attachments, and this is only for the people who own the Game Pass, so don't worry about that. Now right here, this is the on server event. So this is what I'm talking about when we send it from the local side to the server side. So once this happens, basically we're grabbing two of the local variables, player and trail, and this local character, we're grabbing the local character, and we're checking if we find the humanoid root part, if it's loaded in or not. If it isn't, then we're just gonna not do it. Then we're checking for the for loop, we're checking for all of the children humanoid root part, and we're finding if it's a trail. If it is, then we're getting that child and we're destroying it. So every time someone selects a trail, a new one, it's going to delete the old one. That's the good plus to this script, is we're deleting the old one because we don't want to just keep adding and adding and adding and adding, because that's just not going to do good. That's going to lag. Then this is where we talk about we're finding the names. So trails, which is the folder for the trails up here. Find first child trail, which is the one we send to the server side. So if I click the button twin, and the button name is twin with a capital T, okay, and we find that in the folder right here, like we do, then we're gonna move on to this. But if it was a twin with a lowercase t, we won't find it in here, okay? So we need to make sure that's just correct, like exactly correct, okay? This is where we're creating the new trail, and we're gonna be cloning it. And once we clone it, we're gonna grab the new attachments of that. We're gonna grab the attachments of that trail. And we're resetting it to the trail top and trail bottom, and setting the parent to the character humanoid part. So that's it. That's it. That's all we gotta talk about. It may seem a lot, but it really isn't, guys. Super simple. I had Fexies actually help me out with this, so I guess you could say super simple. It was. I was being stupid. He showed that I had this, so it was so dumb. Oh gosh. Okay, well, that's pretty much it. Now, let's say you were done editing the GUI. Like I said, you're just gonna close this out, go to frame, and we're gonna be setting this back to right down here. We're setting this back to 1. There you go. Now, if you of course don't have this as a Game Pass, keep enabled on. If you do, just delete that. I mean, disable it. Go to play. So once we hit the play button, this is where it's gonna show us what it looks like. So let me pause this and show you exactly what it's gonna look like. Now, you're going to have to click it twice to open it. So once you load in, just click this button. You're going to click it twice, but it should open it. And then it's going to show you all of the trails. They are super sick. And like I said, everyone, you see how we exactly had the trails and the buttons and everything. They're going to go straight up, and it's going to be like that. It's going to look right at the second one, the peach one. So that's what I'm talking about. So this has the cool animations, moving it down and left. That's pretty much it. So we have vibe. We have the peach one. We have the fire, the cloud, teal, the gray, the yellow, the purple, and then we have the emerald, the twin trail, the pink fire trail, blue white trail, and that's it. And then, you know, the peaches, whatever. But that's pretty much it, you guys. And yeah, when the person resets, it will delete it if I'm right, so you don't need to worry about that. But that's it. That's how it works. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, you guys. Like, honestly, that's just amazing. But we did it. We had it. This works now, and it looks amazing. And yes, it shows to everyone, and it's just very cool. So, thank you again, everyone who has been new to my channel or who isn't. And thank you, everyone who came to that live stream. That was amazing. The setup is just awesome. I'm in love right now. So, wow. Just amazing. So. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. And I will see you guys in the next one. We got a lot more coming. And don't worry, there's some cool stuff coming, okay? I'll see you guys in the next one.